Scotland, a land of mystery, legend, and breathtaking beauty. From the rugged Highlands to the vibrant streets of Edinburgh, this ancient nation is a tapestry of history, culture, and resilience. Join us as we journey through the heart of Scotland, uncovering its past, celebrating its present, and dreaming about its future. Scotland's story begins thousands of years ago. Early humans settled here after the last ice age, leaving behind stone tools and mysterious monuments like the standing stones of Callanish. The ancient Celts later arrived, bringing language, traditions, and a warrior spirit. Around 43 AD, the Romans tried to conquer what is now Scotland, but failed to fully subdue the fierce Picts and Scots. They eventually built Hadrian's Wall to keep them out, marking the beginning of Scotland's identity as a proud and independent land. In the 9th century, the Kingdom of Alba emerged as the foundation of what would become Scotland. The merging of Picts and Gaels under King Kenneth MacAlpin began the process of unification. Castles began to dot the landscape, and Christianity took root. The nation slowly began to form its own laws, culture, and traditions, independent of both Roman influence and the English to the south. The 13th and 14th centuries were marked by war and heroism. When King Alexander III died in 1286, a succession crisis followed. King Edward I of England tried to take control of Scotland. This led to one of the most famous periods in Scottish history, the Wars of Independence. Figures like William Wallace and Robert the Bruce emerged. Wallace led a fierce resistance before his brutal execution. Later, Robert the Bruce defeated the English at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, a major turning point in Scottish history. In the 16th century, Mary, Queen of Scots, became a legendary figure both for her beauty and tragic life. Her son James VI of Scotland inherited the English throne in 1603, becoming James I of England. This began the Union of Crowns, where one monarch ruled both nations. However, Scotland and England remained separate countries with different laws and churches. In 1707, the Act of Union officially joined Scotland and England into the Kingdom of Great Britain. Many Scots resisted, feeling betrayed by their leaders.
Ow.
Over the next century, uprisings known as the Jacobite rebellions tried to restore the Stuart line to the throne. The most famous rebellion was in 1745, led by Bonnie Prince Charlie. After their defeat at the Battle of Culloden in 1746, brutal repression followed. Highland culture, language, and even wearing kilts were banned. Despite the oppression, the 18th century also saw a great intellectual and cultural movement. The Scottish Enlightenment brought thinkers like David Hume, Adam Smith, and James Watt. Universities in Edinburgh and Glasgow became centers of learning. Scotland contributed immensely to philosophy, economics, science, and literature, helping shape the modern world. The 19th century transformed Scotland through the Industrial Revolution. Cities like Glasgow became powerhouses of shipbuilding and engineering. Immigrants came in search of work, and Scotland's population grew. Despite poor living conditions for many, this era helped build modern Scotland's economy and infrastructure. Railways, factories, and schools spread across the country. Scotland played a key role in both world wars. Thousands of Scottish soldiers fought and died on the front lines. In World War I, entire battalions were wiped out, such as the famous Macrae's Battalion. But in World War II, Scottish cities like Clydebank were bombed. Yet the people stood strong, contributing to the war effort at home and abroad. After World War II, Scotland began to demand more control over its own affairs. In 1999, a major milestone was reached with the creation of the Scottish Parliament. This allowed Scotland to manage its own education, health, and justice systems. In 2014, a historic referendum asked whether Scotland should become independent. Although the majority voted no, the movement remains strong and continues to shape politics today. Scottish culture is rich and diverse. Gaelic, though spoken by fewer people today, remains a vital part of Scotland's identity. Bagpipes, kilts, and sea lids are famous worldwide. Literature has thrived with writers like Robert Burns, Sir Walter Scott, and modern authors like Irvine Welsh. Scotland is also known for its music, from traditional folk tunes to rock bands like Simple Minds and Franz Ferdinand. Scotland's landscape is among the most beautiful in the world. The Highlands, with their dramatic peaks and lochs, draw millions of visitors. Loch Ness, home to the mythical monster Nessie, remains one of the most famous lakes on Earth. The Isle of Skye, the Cairngorms, and Glencoe offer breathtaking views. In the lowlands, lush farmland and historic cities blend nature and culture seamlessly. Edinburgh, the capital, is a city of contrasts, ancient castles, and modern festivals. The Edinburgh Festival Fringe is the world's largest arts festival. Glasgow, known for its bold architecture and music scene, is Scotland's largest city and a hub of creativity. Dundee has become a center for technology and design. Aberdeen thrives on energy industries. The people of Scotland are known for their warmth, wit, and resilience. Scottish food may surprise you. Beyond haggis, there's a love for fish and chips, shortbread, porridge, and Scotch whiskey. Whiskey distilleries are scattered across the land, each with unique flavors. Hogmanay, the New Year's celebration, is one of Scotland's biggest festivals. Burns Night honors poet Robert Burns with poetry, toasts, and traditional dishes. These customs keep the national spirit alive. Scotland has inspired countless movies and shows. Films like Braveheart, Outlaw King, and the Harry Potter series have filmed scenes in Scottish locations. TV series like Outlander have brought Highland culture to global audiences. The dramatic landscapes and rich folklore provide endless storytelling inspiration. Scotland faces many modern challenges: economic inequality, debates over independence, and environmental concerns. Yet it continues to lead in areas like renewable energy and education. The Scottish people are deeply engaged in political discussions, passionate about their future. As debates over independence and EU relations continue, Scotland stands at a crossroads. Scotland is home to haunting tales and legends. From Kelpies and Selkies to the Loch Ness Monster, folklore runs deep. Castles are said to be haunted, and ancient standing stones are tied to magical stories. The legend of the Stone of Destiny, used in royal coronations, is still central to Scotland's royal history. Despite centuries of conquest, change, and challenge, the Scottish people have never lost their identity. Pride in heritage, language, and tradition is stronger than ever. Whether in cities, islands, or rural villages, Scots keep their history alive. Their passion, creativity, and courage continue to inspire the world. Scotland is more than just a country. It's a feeling, a spirit, a legacy. From the echoes of its ancient warriors to the voices of its modern thinkers, Scotland stands proud, land shaped by nature, carved by history, and driven by hope. This is Scotland, eternal, enchanting, unforgettable,